Got it right from both. Let's get started with game number 1. Match 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Hey Rhubarb, what's up? How you doing? Oh, also, I don't think I can update the leaderboards right now. Report matches. For some reason, my the leaderboard is linked to my not Twitch, my Discord instead of my Twitch, so it isn't letting me. Or I don't actually know. Oh God, Xeno. While I'm in the middle of complaining, Xeno in a lot of trouble right now. Hold on a second. Xeno with Lombard dependency. Guess that Lombard. Hey Kingsman, if I'm not mistaken, isn't this like a rivals match? Didn't these two play in rivals? Friendlies? Which is in that last one. Yeah, I'm having some site problems. And I am a mod, but I don't know how to fix it. I think it's just admins that can do that. Maybe. I don't know. Xeno's still with a lot of trouble. Hasn't been able to dig out of this yet, but he's been surviving. Hitting that Lombard all the way to the left side. Now we'll love another Lombard. Taking a triple. Hasn't gotten a single Tetris yet, because he's just been digging. While SV 109 at 37 lines. So this looks to be a very rough siege for both. Just a rough siege in general, but Xeno taking a bigger hit than SV. Xeno does dig out of this though in a brilliant fashion, and it's now gonna be Tetris ready for his first Tetris, and a Tetris for Xeno. 92,000 points after 6 lines. I think that he already got a Tetris before that, but did I say? Oh my God, I apologize. It's not that I forget, it's just my brain. Just mouth. But yeah, my apologies. Like whenever you speak like a lot, kind of tend to brain fart a little bit. But yeah, my bad. Anyway, Xeno 120 at 69 lines. SV 210 at 65 lines. Yeah, Xeno's been able to do the best he can, considering they can. Jeez, that was my fault. 230.56 for SV, 172 for Xeno. Now 195. So yeah, Xeno actually kind of catching back up with SV, considering they haven't been able to Tetris since the first 50 lines. Now they're only 60,000 points behind. They are about 10 lines ahead though, but still, they're still in this. Well, SV now at 372, now 395 at 100 lines. We're now at a 500k transition, mid 500k with this efficiency, while Xeno looking for a potential 400k transition. Gonna need near perfect play, has around 2 burns left. So, unfortunate slow start for Xeno. SV now over 100,000 points in the lead. 343 for Xeno, 124 lines. 2 more touches to go before transition. And a Tetris for Xeno. Gonna transition with a double. At 367, nice adjustment there. So, a bit problematic here for Xeno, but they're going to be able to dig this out. Just going to cost more efficiency, which is not at all what they want, considering SV is already over 100,000 points in the lead, and still at level 18, which is the crazy part. Xeno might be at level 21 by the time SV barely transitions. And with this Tetris, SV is going to transition at 559. So, complete polar opposite situation than Xeno, because SV has a pretty efficient game right now. Was able to maneuver the rough start better. Xeno has just been committing to this row 2 slightly dirty setup. Triple for Xeno, looking for dirty Tetris, and a dirty Tetris there. 476 versus SV 615. Oh, because I changed my Discord number. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, sorry. Alright, anyway, Xeno, 534. Oh, but hangs that J piece, but gets another Lombard there to try to bring this down as much as they can. And SV at 673, still only at level 22 now. Xeno over halfway done through post. Just these high digs that they've been having to deal with has been giving them a very suffered game right now in this game 1. Gonna have to do kill screen play at this point, no doubt about it. Even if they were to play near perfect by kill screen, just with SV's humongous lead, over 200,000 points, a dirty Sentinel touch for SV. Yeah, we've seen Xeno and CTWC almost catch up a 1.3 from Hydrant Dude. So, still not over until it's over. So 639 for Xeno, 913 for SV. Incredible efficiency. I mean, I'm not saying his transition wasn't good at all, but the fact that they're already at a 978 at level 26, you would think they transition at like a 600k. This is potential for 1.2. Xeno 744 needs to do a lot of kill screen and hangs a square piece. Can this do it for Xeno? Gets a Lombard on the center. Nice set of pieces here. Alright, 792. Gets that T-piece all the way to the left side. SV in a bit of trouble, but still has enough leeway to dig this down comfortably. Xeno still alive. 800,000. 1.06 for SV. And Xeno still alive. Seeing a bit of a repeat from last week. Except this time SV is still alive. And Tetris for SV 1.17. Looking for a 1.2 right now. Setting up for a Tetris. But isn't getting it. This is now open. He's Tetris ready. Dirty Tetris for... Not dirty Tetris, but he's Tetris ready. Tetris for SV 1.225. Xeno at level 33, but only 845. And a Tetris for SV 1.26. Looking for the 1.3. What a game for SV. Already with 1.3. Xeno solving that J dependency. Still alive. Level 34. Which is commendable in itself. But now they're behind by over 400,000 points. Almost 500,000 points. And SV is still going. not letting up in his efficiency. Tetris for SV 1.4. Good God. And they're still going. Tetris ready for his SV. Tetris for SV 1.44. 1.45 now. But Xeno still alive. I don't know what their PB is in lines, but they're doing the best they can. They could even max out with kill screen play. SV though looking for the 1.5. Can we see a rollover? Their touch ready attaches for SV 1.53. SV in a bit of trouble. Give it a Lombard. Give him a Lombard. Lombard for and a triple. Wait, that was a Tetris for SV 1.58. Almost with a rollover. Come on, let's see it. Needs a Lombard. Gets a Lombard for a double. But Xeno, they're at level 40, 954. And a rollover for SV. First rollover of the season. Where's Bidwell with the cowbell? Or whatever it was. But Xeno starting to hang a couple of pieces. They're still alive. Level 41, 973. SV with a 1.62. Lombard dependency. Gets a Lombard dependency solved. And gets a Lombard to the left side. Solves that dependency. And is now looking for next Tetris. Going for the Tetris. Tetris for SV in a column 9. 1.09. 1.69. Xeno is gonna max out at level 43. This might be Lines PB, if I'm not mistaken for Xeno. But SV starting with a few complications. Is looking for another dirty Tetris. Can he get it? Dirty Tetris for SV 1.75. And Xeno is gonna top out with a 1.01. But over 100,000 points. Kill screen for Xeno. They were at a 800 points. 800,000 points into kill screen. Still maxed out. So GG's to both. And SV with a 1.7782 is gonna take game 2. Game 1. A double level 43. Yeah, so I was right. Yeah, Xeno with the Lines PB, SV with a 1.7. I believe this is the highest score we've gotten on CTL so far. And we've got it ready for both. Let's get started with game number 2 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. My throat hurts. I haven't even been screaming. Rusty commentator is rusty. Anyway, what a game. SV did have the commanding lead, but Xeno not making the name for themselves as well in this set with a PB, Lines PB by over 40 lines, and also they mentioned it was also a post kill screen score PB. So, damn. Tolerable game 1. That's right, not even Mullen. Yeah, SV, a couple of complications in their board right now. One 123 for SV, 80,000 points for Xeno. Yeah, it was like level 43, and it was funny because as soon as one topped out, the other one did. SV was definitely trying to go for that PB. He almost had it. His PB is a 1.909. Ended up with a 1.77 something, 778. But yeah, for anybody unaware, there is no line cap this season. The future seasons might be a little different, but for now, no line cap. So there was no level 49 and level 39, whatever. It was play until they drop. Instead of saying Xeno finally getting kill screen down. Yeah, I mean, Xeno has always been very efficient pre-kill screen. And wasn't the most efficient kill screen player, but now, like, I don't know what happened, but ever since CTL, they've just been, like, killing it with post-kill screen play. New PB incoming, probably. But Xeno 338 at 76 lines. I mean, 221 at 75 lines. I was looking at SV, sorry. SV 338 at 76 lines. So SV once again over 100,000 point lead. Xeno, a bit of a suffer game. Join TNP, get a max, join CTL. Yeah. Wait, what's the rule between CTL? It's just win gold and have a max out or something? I don't know. To join CTL. But yeah, SV 411 at 94 lines. Also, now is a good time to bring up Match Reno. Because, I mean, come on. What we just saw in Game 1, these players are deserving of a hefty prize pool. You know, I don't know who's going to end up winning or what, but regardless of the outcome, feel free to head on over to Match Reno and help contribute to the prize pool. You don't need to spend a dime, just follow some sponsor requests, which is just following, subscribing, to YouTube channels, whatever. Simple clicks, and that'll help add money to the prize pool. And if you want to donate actual money, feel free. Any bit is appreciated. We currently have a goal of trying to reach $1,000 by the end of the season. We're already 25% of the way there. Day 1. So, thank you to Grand Designs, K9 watching Tetris, Arbaro, for being our prime donators at the moment. Greatly appreciated. SV 494 at 123 lines. Xeno 385 at 127 lines. Taking a Tetris 409. Xeno looking to get a next Tetris. Once again, committing to a Road 2 setup, just like in Game 2. Game 1, I mean. While SV just with a commanding 130,000 point lead right now. Donate to Division 1B specifically. Yeah, sure. Anyway, touches for SV, Xeno at 501. So Xeno with a 150,000 point deficit gets that Z piece to the left side. Dude, I can't get those. It was an S piece. I can't get those S pieces on the left for the life of me when I roll to the left. Like, I don't know. It's just 4 tappers be struggling. At least I do. Maybe I just don't have the quick taps down yet. But anyway, SV at 712, level 22, now 741 with that Tetris. Xeno is at 592. Oh, let's go. Finally got the copy pastas. Hey, come on now. Let's get some copy pastas. We don't mind. We won't ban you unless you're Somalian. But anyway, SV trying to set up for looks like a center wall. While Xeno in a bit of trouble, Lombard dependent on column on the center. Safety triple and a safety split triple. Man, very unfortunate pieces for Xeno right now. Unable to dig this down as efficiently as possible, and now they're in a lot of trouble. I have to do some pretty hefty digs right now. 683 for Xeno, 824 for SV, who has slowed down significantly with the efficiency. They're still ahead by over 100,000 points, though. And Xeno not in any position to... Well, actually, they're taking a Tetris right now. 728 at level 27. SV still max out, possible into 29. 902. Tetris for Xeno. Looking for a... possibly an 850 into 29. Could they go for the potential max out deep in the kill screen as well? Just like in game 1. Let's see here. Taking a triple. And Tetris into 29. 845 for Xeno. 975 for SV. So Xeno over 100,000 points behind. 130,000 points just to be exact. But once again, they're going deep in the kill screen by the looks of it. Going for the Tetris. Can it get the Lombard time? Where's the Lombard for Xeno? And they're not going to get the Lombard, topping out at 855. So SV, you are good at 840. Yeah, we got it ready from both players. Let's get started with game 3. Match point for SV in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Who put 8K on another rollover? Maybe we should start doing predictions. I haven't seen any right now. With a turtle. Nice little turtle emoji. Shoutouts to that, I guess. Anyway, SV at 69,000, Xeno 53,000. SV with a bit of a spire forming in the center with all these S pieces. And a Tetris for SV. Xeno once again had a bit of a burning situation to have to deal with. SV with the advantage in efficiency already at these first 30 lines. Xeno looking for the Lombard. Gets a Lombard for Tetris. 108. How many points do I have? I have 17k. I don't even... I'll probably just throw them all away. One of these days. Anyway, SV 230 at 43 lines. For those of you just tuning in, coming up next after SV versus Xeno, we'll be having Jerpadude versus Somalian I'm curious to see if Jerpedu is going to continue on with his rolling, or if we're going to be seeing him go back to tapping. Because last time I saw them play, they were trying to their hand at rolling. Meanwhile, Xeno at 248, SV 321 at 59 lines. Now 344 at 63 lines. We're very much en route for a high 600k transition. Like, honestly, just incredible efficiency here from SV, shown all throughout this set. Xeno not with a bad game either. 274 at 69 lines, but as I say that, they're getting a couple of unfortunate pieces. They have to do a bit of burning. I don't remember putting this soundtrack in track and playlist. I guess I did. Anyway, Xeno in a lot of trouble. Needs a Lombard. Gets a Lombard for that double, or was it a triple? I don't know, but they're still alive. And a dirty Tetris for Xeno. 306 at 86 lines. Taking that double to clean up their board. This might be the only tapper matchup, unless I'm forgetting someone. Talking about Jerpedu versus Somalian. Potentially? I really don't know if if Jerpedu is gonna roll or not. Meanwhile, SV in a lot of trouble right now. Who knows if he survives this? I don't think that was me. Probably SV's. I don't know. Nice set of pieces there from Xeno, keeping their board as clean as possible, and taking that Tetris. 365 for Xeno. Potential for a 500k transition with near perfect play, while SV still potential for 600k transition. 500 at 107 lines. Tetris for SV. 522. Yeah, for those of you who think rollers rely too much on post kill screen, there you go. We got SV. Consistent, almost consistent 600k player in transition. And I'm only saying that because the other two games are just like a 560, but still. One would say consistent 600k player in the transition. Meanwhile, speaking of transition, Xeno transitions at 503, their first 500k transition of the set. While SV transitions at 639. King's insane. SV could potentially be the next Friendlies champ. Yeah, SV really been just pairing it up lately. But Xeno also trying to make a statement here. They are our top 16 CTWC 2022 player. So this is not over by any means. And SV had a bit of a high stack there, but they get the Lombard in time. A couple of burns there to uncover that hole. And now they're clean and Tetris ready. 770 at level 21, looking for a 800k into 22, which could be a 1.2 into kill screen. Xeno having to do a bit of burning. Oh boy. Okay, SV, I don't think that double tuck there is gonna work. I think they try to go for a Lombard spin. Didn't work out in their favor. Now they're gonna be Lombard dependent. Gonna have to slow down a little bit. We're just gonna give Xeno the opportunity to at least chip away at this lead. But SV is going dirty. And a dirty Tetris for SV. 868 at level 24. Xeno 716 at level 24. And just like that, SV is clean. Almost as if nothing happened. Minimal burns there from SV. Xeno looking for this Lombard. Both players experiencing the same drought by the looks of it. But Xeno takes his Tetris now 8-16 at level 26. Tetris for SV. And another Tetris 9-45 at level 25 once again. But Tetris for 1.2 by 29. As Xeno looking for the max out into 29. And try to be as efficient as possible. Because I do believe kill stream play will be in effect if they want to take this game. SV looking for the sweep. Tetris for Xeno, 9-17. SV is going to be J dependent. Now Lombard dependent, but couldn't use that Lombard to solve the dependency. But he gets another Lombard in time. So a bit of trouble here for SV, which Xeno can use to their advantage. SV, are they going to go dirty? Oh my god, they might top out. And they're going to top out in A47. So Xeno, A47 is the score to beat. They're going to need another Tetris to take this before kill screen. Nice adjustment there with the JP to accommodate the Tetris ready board. And Tetris for Xeno taking game number 3. And stays alive this set. Getting a 1.1. I believe this was 600k post for Xeno. So heart number 3 goes to Xeno. Sheesh. Harbor 3 are ready from Xeno, just to be sure. Or the ready thing from the gym. There we go. We got a ready from Xeno. Let's get started with game number 4 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. What a game 3. It almost looked like Xeno had it, SV had it in the bag. But a couple of unfortunate pieces forced them to cover up their well, and they just couldn't get out of it, topping out at level 27. And Xeno took it to their advantage and took game 3. But SV still at match point. Xeno still on the ropes, looking to force this decider. Can we get the back-to-back decider action? CTL is epic! What's up, Laser Monkey? Another Division 1 competitor. Definitely a contender to potentially make the playoffs, as they've been showing with their stellar rolling. Just like our 2 participants are showing right now. SV at 163, 136. Wow. Xeno at 103. Oh no, simul Tetris. Tetris for SV and a Tetris for Xeno. So once again, SV has the lead. Very efficient game here from SV. 200,000 before 40 lines, which is typically around the benchmark you want to have if you want a safe 600k transition. It's 200,000 by 40 lines, and keep incrementing 100,000 per 20 lines. And you know, even if you're stuck in a bit of a dig, you should still be able to get a 600k. Beat the King. Dude, I have not seen an edition of Beat the King in a long time. Kingsman Elo battles when? Beat my Elo. Anyway, SV 321 at 59 lines. Xeno 266 at 59 lines. So, yeah, Xeno is in striking distance, even though they are behind. Simul Tetris. Last one was in May when I had COVID. Dude, you know how shocked I am that I didn't get sick during CTWC? Oh my god, I was just expecting it. Just like any day now, I'm gonna start feeling like shit. Didn't happen, so shout outs to immune systems. SV, a bit of a situation on their board, but it's nothing too troublesome. Just gonna cost efficiency, and they're still like 600k efficient possible. Ooh, a bit of a early shift there with a square. Gonna cause some burns. Well, Penguin tried doing Eat My Elo, but he realized he'd be left starving. Ooh. Penguin versus Kingsman win. Grudge match. And just like that, Xeno has pretty much caught back up. They're only about a Tetris behind. A couple of Tetrises, but SV now with a clean board. They are set up for a dirty Tetris, but Xeno with a traditional right side row 0 Tetris. So, looks like Xeno is trying their best to put some pressure on SV. Now both players have a potential for a 600k transition. Xeno using that Lombard to get Tetris ready and using another Lombard for that Tetris. 503 at 109 lines. Tetris for Xeno. 526 at 113 lines. SV with a Lombard dependency gets that Lombard dependency solved. It's not going to burn anything, but it is going to be make his board clean. 571 for Xeno, 610 for SV. Can set up 2 more Tetris before transition. So can Xeno, but Xeno is still behind. Can we get a dual 600k transition? 596 for Xeno. Can set up 1 more Tetris. Gets that spin. And uses that Lombard to get Tetris ready. Just needs 1 more. 1 more and he'll be with the 600k. But isn't gonna get it. Unfortunate there, but still. 599 for Xeno. 657 for SV. Once again in the lead. Back-to-back 600k transitions for SV. Oh man, SV in a lot of trouble. SV in a lot of trouble. Are we gonna get the decider? Needs a Lombard on the left center, and it's gonna top out at 666. Whoa. So Xeno, 666 is the score to beat. Xeno taking a Tetris. Needs 667. Tetris ready. And a Tetris for Xeno. And we've got ourselves a back-to-back decider. Just in time, because my playlist was about to run out. We've got it ready from both. Let's get started with game number 5. So, like Ian Keith, why not? Let's just do them. Let's start by 5. Let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Happy 2-hour benchmark, by the way, on the stream. Once again, we've got ourselves a decider. First match was a 3-2 victory between that Sidnev got against Doge. It was a very back and forth set there. And here in this second matchup, what looked like a potential sweep from SV, Xeno was able to successfully turn things around. And now it's anybody's game. Winner takes the set. Of this game, I mean. obviously the general winner is gonna take the set, obviously. But anyway, Tetris for SV 49,000 points, Xeno 71,000. So yeah, pretty even in these first 20 lines. SV has taken one more burn than Xeno. Tetris for both. Hey, welcome. Glad you made it. You only missed the first matchup, but you made it just in time for Decider, and another matchup after this, which is going to be between Jerpadude and Somalian. SV with a square tuck, nice J tuck as well, back-to-back tuck there. Tetris for SV, 187 at 39 lines. Xeno, 194 at 43 lines. So like we've seen throughout this entire set, SV with a slight advantage in this beginning section, excuse me. But it's also going to be a matter of maintaining this efficiency throughout the entire game. Yeah, SV 300,000 points at 51 lines. Once again, 600k potential for SV. Couple of holes in their stack. Nice spin there with the J, but it's not going to burn anything. But they might have just tried to set up for a dirty Tetris, and they're going to do just that with that Vitz. Going quite aggressive right now. You know, it's level 18. They could literally stack up to heaven and they'll be fine. Nice triple and a Tetris for SV 356 at 76 lines. Xeno 335 uncovers that well just in time for the Tetris 358. So yeah, we are neck and neck. Cue the flashing necks on the screen. I don't have that. No. But they're there in spirit. 387 for Xeno, 428 for SV at 91 lines. So SV ahead in lines and in score, but it's also Lombard dependent in the center. Guess that Lombard dependency solved. Now it's gonna be J dependent. Solves that J dependency. It's going to be Tetris ready and a Tetris for both. Once again, Lombard dependent is SV. So yeah, potential for a 600k for both. 477 for SV, 480 for Xeno. We are still neck and neck. This is the closest we've been throughout this entire set, because it's usually SV who trails ahead, who's ahead into transition. But this time around, there's really no telling what's gonna happen. Really not any advantage for either. 551 for Xeno can set up 4 more Tetris before transition if they were to play perfect. Regardless, still safe 600k potential. 574 for Xeno, 594 for SV. Looking for the back 3 back 600k transition on SV's side. Nice little burn there from SV, getting some uncomfortable pieces, but they're doing the best they can with them. Tetris ready for SV and gets a Tetris. 620 for SV, 620 for Xeno. This is it. Winner takes the set. No more room for mistakes for either of these two. Can Xeno clutch up the reverse sweep? Or will SV put the nail in the coffin and take game 5? 695 for SV, 653 for Xeno. Both players Tetris ready. Tetris for SV. Xeno looking for the Lombard. Still Tetris ready. Where's the Lombard for Xeno? Gets the Lombard, but couldn't use it for a Tetris. Tries to avoid the Lombard dependency. Nice double there from Xeno. Couldn't use that other Lombard for a Tetris either. But still clean and Tetris ready. Uses that Lombard for a Tetris. Now it's SV's turn to clean up a little bit. It's gonna be Lombard dependent. Gets the Lombard for a triple. That was very crucial there. A drought could have spelled the end for him. Tetris for Xeno. 741. Now SV. Tetris ready. 796 at level 23. Xeno slightly behind here. Like, very slightly. Because SV's just been going nuts on the efficiency. But they're still pretty neck and neck, really. Less than a Tetris separating these two players. 825 for SV. 802 for Xeno. Potential for a 1.2 for both. Into 29. And here we go. Tetris for SV. 857. Even. Xeno looking for the Lombard. Gets the Lombard for a Tetris. 820. 834. Trying to avoid as many burns as possible. Gets another Tetris. And 865 for Xeno. 889 for SV. Xeno hangs that J piece. But gets a Lombard to the left side to solve that dependency. Bit of a hang they had to deal with. Oh no, now a bit of a misdrop there for Xeno. They need to dig out of this, because if they top out, that's it. But they're doing just that. Now with a clean board. Tetris for Xeno. 907 at level 25. 984 for SV at level 26. Tetris for SV with a max out at 26. I might have said 27 by on accident. But SV set up for a tuck. Gets a J tuck. Now Lombard dependent, gets a Lombard in time. Xeno with a Tetris. 972. SV 1.04. Tetris for SV 1.08. Xeno trailing behind a little bit here. Now 100,000 points behind, even though they have the max out at 27. 1.04. SV 1.17 at 27. 1.15 can set up 3 more touches before 29. So can Xeno, but Xeno is still behind by around 80,000 points. And their touch rate, Tetris for Xeno, 1.1. Now they're down to only setting up 1 Tetris before kill screen. And Xeno's gonna transition with a max out. What's it, 1.1, 1.15. Xeno with SV with a 1.26. And this is it. Winner takes a set. This is gonna be a kill screen showdown. Xeno gets a nice dependency solved there with on the left side. Looking to get touch ready. Looking to get touch ready. Can he get the Lombard in time? Needs a square. And that's not gonna work for him. He might top out here. Looking for some flat burns. Oh my god, it's a Lombard on the left side. Needs something to the left, and that's gonna do it for Xeno, topping out at 1.19. SV with a 1.3. It's gonna take game 5 and the decider. Play it out. Let's see if they can get their PB. Nice triple there from SV. Will they go for the Tetris setup? Dirty Tetris for SV. 1.38. And yeah, they're still going, still clean enough. I guess that Lombard in column 2. Need a Lombard on the right side to keep this clean. Nice split triple. Keeping the game alive. Oh man. Okay, there's a bit of trouble here. Oh no, this might do it. Oh my god, gets that piece all the way to the left though. But that's gonna do it. 1.4 for SV, still taking the decider. But still, GG's to both. Incredible game. Came down to post-transition. Post-transition. Sheesh. My throat hurts. My throat is dying now.